For the humans, life is one big party. Drive safely and courteously.
Yeah, right.
Work hard. Then, shop till you drop. But one day, everything changed. The Rabbids need stuff. Tons of stuff. And every. For the ultimate plan, build a pile to the moon.
Something stinks around here. Now to get through these husks, you take a shovel home. What? Shoot! Now I've got a wedgie shoot. Where?
This is trying to totally insane adventure that will blow your mind and help the rabbits get home.
Nothing good about it, though.
The basic idea is the rabbits are crazy, go back, they're going to build a giant pile, and they're going to go home. Now let's get to the live demo. Before we go straight in, I've got a few things to tell you, and I'd like to introduce the creative director, Mr. Jacques Exaltier from Ubisoft Montpellier. Now, when we first started working on the project a couple of years ago, we started hearing strange, unusual noises inside the Wii controller. Now, obviously, we sent information back to Nintendo, they did some testing, they examined the situation, and they couldn't find anything wrong with the controller. However, we decided to take matters into our own hands, and Jack has kindly installed a microscopic camera inside the Wii remote, and this is what we found. Now look at that cute little guy. Now, if you tilt him left or right, he will actually react according to you in real time. He reacts to your movement. That's known as running abuse, and it's perfect. He always goes back to more Mario with a big smile on his face, but you can also attract his attention by pressing random buttons around his face. Describe that move, but it probably reminds you of your adolescence. Now he keeps coming back, he loves it, he loves getting shaken around, but it's not just that.
Oh, jeez.
Collecting objects throughout the various maps, you unlock other maps and you progress and so on.
Oh!
Like the device, which squishes and squashes his big head. And you have an air tank, which will also allow you to inflate and deflate his ears and expand his eyes to ridiculous populous sizes. Again, it's not just about performing your little rabbit. There's more to it. He loves to accessorize.
Oh my god!
And he loves to wear a little jello hat. Big this one. So all that is a lot of fun. You can play it. It's like a little toy within a toy. But the important thing is it's about your adventure. We really wanted to change things up a bit and give you a chance to play through a very epic, large adventure with your crazy little rabbits. So now you can actually take your bunny, you can customize him, you can touch him up, abuse him, do whatever you got to do with it, and then you can throw him back in your game to live your own adventure through the eyes of a rabbit. Now he will appear in all cinematics, and of course you'll be able to control it. Now in Super Racket in the market, you will actually take control of the ultimate weapons of mass consumption and run along the rooftops.
Today's words of wisdom. Work more to earn
As you can see, your little customizable running, and you can also customize both of them. And now you can just skid, skate, rattle, and roll. drive, slide your shopping cart around the rooftop. So try the objects that will allow you to fill your big pile to the moon. Now humans are very fearful of rabbits. But what they do is they'll throw their little mangy pooches at you and they'll try and attack you. Now rabbits don't really like dogs. I think it's the whole quadruped thing. It brings back horrible memories of the past. But it doesn't matter. They're still useful for building their giant piles. So you can smack around, you can hit them, and you can abuse them as you wish. Now we have another major foe. These are called verminators. They're dressed up in kinky green latex. They will attack the rabbits at any point. Now you gotta watch out for their big belly flops and the tentacles on the chasing. As you run around, obviously you can drive over them, collect them, or you can scream at them and explode them. Reducing your enemy to his own attack. As you go through the map, you'll be able to collect pretty much everything and destroy objects. So destroy usual maps. And when you're not destroying things, collecting things, you can generally just make a mess. Which is always there. What we try to do is really give the player a chance to drive around in a shopping cart, like you do in the to a certain extent. So we've created a series of skate parks as well that allow you to just sort of roam free and jump and take off on ramps and do a few tricks along the way. But it's not just about your basic shopping cart. We wanted to give the player more. So it's all about exotic gameplays that you can strap on and pimp out your car. So now in the next map, you'll see you can actually strap a very high-density airplane reactor engine to your car. Now there's many of these varieties in the game. You can have a bubble bed, for example, that you can fly across the Miami skyline with, or a giant inner tube that you can bounce off things. Now in this hard time of recession, the bunnies simply refuse to fly economy. And here's why. It is why, I promise.
Thank you for choosing Titanic.
As you can see, your still customized bunny is there. And now he's going to smack the heck out of it. Just so he can strap it to his car.
There's a song on.
Obviously, as you can see, it's down a little bit down. And there you go. You have an airplane engine for a car. Now this will give you a new dimension.
From Sydney will be arriving
Of driving controls. This is speed now, so you can boost through the fictional airport. As you drive around, it changes the mechanic and the combination of fluidity of the controls. Now this happens with all the different mechanics. If you're going to really large objects, it'll mean your mechanic will start falling one the other, and so on and so forth. Now this is just a snapshot of the many maps that we are showing hands-on in this year's E3. So please come to the booth and bring out the Rabbid in all of you. Thank you very much.
That is insane.